What's up, y'all? I'm back, and it's time to talk about episode 2 of ESPN's 30 for 30, The Last Dance. So, this episode it begins at the rank ceremony after the fifth championship, going to the sixth championship season, and Scottie Pippen was giving his retirement speech. And so they talk about Scotty and his upbringing. They talk about his money. Pretty much this whole episode, from what I got, they got back. They're gonna talk about Jordan some more, but it was pretty much a Scotty Pippen episode. And this is my favorite episode, by the way. I like this better than the previous one. So at the ring ceremony, his speech, it sounded just like a retirement speech, and the guy said it in a thing. It's like it sounded like a retirement speech. And So it turns out, he was just feeling unappreciated. He wasn't getting paid, man. And a lot of players felt like that, and some unjust and some are unjust. And Scotty was both, both. It was just and unjust because somewhere between '87 and when he signed his new contract, uh, I guess I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what made Scotty sign that contract, but it was a 7-year contract, which is hella long, like very long for a contract. Maybe that's how they used to do it back then, but 7 years, bro. And it's like I think he signed that contract off the basis of the player he was at that time instead of the player that he felt like he was going to become. Because it was like Scotty, man, you came in the league with like crazy confidence, talking crazy trash. And now you signing a contract for 7 years for like 2.5 mil a year, 2.7 mil a year. It's like, nah, that don't even how you confident, but you when it's time to put the pen on the paper, you ain't confident there. I don't get it, Scotty, baby. I don't get it. So that's why I gotta blame Scotty on that one, bro. Kudos to Jerry Krause and the owner of the Chicago Bulls. Um, I mean, it was just a good deal on their end, man. You can't hate business, man. Like as fans, bro, we want to take the size of our players so much. It's like, man, Scotty signed that contract, and his reason for signing that contract was because he felt like he needed longevity. He wanted to make sure his family ate for a long time. So no matter what happened to him, whether he had a season-ending injury, he would still get paid, which yeah, it was smart, but like the amount of money he missed off, it was like, I see what you're trying to do, bro, but it's like I I don't really get it. So man, so it's like the media used to ask Scotty this question every time he was in front of the mic. It's like the media know these buttons to press to like. It's like they get a high, they get excited, they get aroused to like bring these teams down and stuff like that. And so the media used to ask Scotty, how does it feel to be the 122nd highest paid player in the league, even though you're the top 10 player in the league? And Scotty used to answer like with just uh with that BS, man. It's like, saying I'm just happy to be here and we winning and that don't really matter to me, and it's about winning and the team and things like that. But his face spoke louder than his words could ever speak, man. That's all I gotta say about that. That's real spill, man. That's all I gotta say about this press conferences, man. That's real spill, Holyfield, man. And they had also touched up on Scotty's upbringing, man. Just his first introduction to basketball and how he was and his first basketball court was a dirt patch or whatever. He went to the University of Central Arkansas. He went to that university, man. He came there at 5'8", 5'10", and when he left, he was like 6'8", so he grew a foot there. And he started out as the equipment manager. Was like, oh wow, like you was equipment manager your first year. That's a come up. I love a good come up story. I love a Ashley from Clash's story. I love that. I love that. Like, um, uh, So Kaus ended up making a trade for Scotty. So the Bulls didn't draft Scotty. Kaus made the trade. So Kaus seen something in Scotty that made him make that move. You know. So so the contract was 7 years, 18 mil. So that's roughly about 2.5, 2.7 mil a year. But y'all probably at home thinking, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I love that. I love that. Hold up. Just wait. And the frustration of that contract, it just weighed on Scotty to Scotty was like, man, I gotta do something, man. I ain't getting any younger. I've been 10 years in the league. I gotta do something, you know? So the 97-98 season was the end of the contract for Scotty. And he got injured after the fifth championship, and he delayed surgery. It was a strategic plan to try to get more money out of the Bulls and get another contract. And Kaus wasn't really interested. He was more like, either you're gonna leave after the contract end, or I'm gonna trade you. And Kaus was trying to trade that boy. But what a lot of people don't know was he was trying to trade Scottie Pippen for a lower draft pick, and he was gonna use that draft pick. They didn't say this in the documentary. He was gonna use that draft pick for Tracy McGrady. So imagine Jerry Krause sacrificing that sixth championship for longevity, which I don't blame a GM for doing. Because what are you gonna do when Jordan and Pittman leave? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let your reputation just crumble. You didn't build the dynasty. Now the only way you can get notified for your greatness is you got to do it again. You know, you got to do it. Jerry West, multiple dynasties, every city he went to, every franchise he went to, he brought them from nothing to something. That's what makes Jerry West the best GM ever in NBA. Well, not ever in NBA history. Just Red Auerbach and in Boston, he was dope too. I think Red was the best, but Jerry's like close second. And they had multiple dynasties. They kept building and stuff like that. So Mike didn't really like that move because he was like, he thinks Scotty should have took the surgery after the season, and he would have been ready for the season. And Jordan didn't like that, and Jordan real selfish. Jordan is real selfish. So Jordan didn't like that. Jordan didn't like losing, and he was losing without Scotty, and that frustrated him. It frustrated him a lot, and he didn't like losing. He didn't like people saying that he can't do it without Scotty. You know what I'm saying? And Scotty needed that. It's crazy because what Scotty needed, Jordan hated. What Kaus needed, Jordan and Pippen and Phil hated. You know what I'm saying? What Jordan, Pippen, and Phil wanted, and what they needed, Kaus hated because it just in order to satisfy his bottom line, you got to take away from my bottom line. And it's like, to be honest, that it was no way that they were going to come to a situation where they can continue out of this 97-98 season. It wasn't happening. Egos, people want to just be bigger, get more money, have more championships, and just man, it was just impossible, man. So they also touch up on Mike's relationship with his family. So it turns out Mike got his competitiveness from the relationship with his brother and his father, and I was competing for his father's attention with his brother. That's where he got his competitiveness from, and where Jordan got his hard work and ethic from is when after he got cut from his high school team, and he came crying home to his mama, and him and his mama crying, and his mama like, look, bro, you got to get up off your butt and get it in. And they say from then on, Jordan ain't stopped working. So competitiveness from his father and his brother, and his hard work ethics from his mom. That's where Jordan got that from. I like that. I didn't know that. That was dope to know that. They talked about Jordan injury and how with the injury that '86 season, they felt like Jerry Krause was trying to tank that season to get a lower draft pick. And just the man in Jordan, I respect this. Just the man in him. Jordan was like, if I could play, let me play, and we're gonna win. I'm playing to win. I ain't playing to lose. I ain't playing to get. I'm not. We not tanking the season. If we're gonna tank this, if we're not tanking the season, if we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose with me going out on fire. And shout out to John Paxson. He hit a shot that put them in the playoffs, and Jordan took it from there. We all know about the 60-point game I think in Boston. Boston still won both that game and that series, but just a hell of a legendary game. People still talk about that game today. So after that '86 season, he picked up Horace Grant and Pippen and okay, bang. This is what I want to get back to. So Kyle's the contract that that Pippen wanted to redo. He was the fourth highest paid player on that team, right? Kyle's wanted to trade him for a lower draft pick. So keep in mind, Kyle's wanted to trade him for a lower draft pick, and he was going to use that draft pick to get Tracy McGrady. Pittman trying to get another contract. He trying to stay. So right there, and Pittman didn't respect that, and the little small respect that Pippen had for Kaus, it just diminished. And that's when he got real disrespectful, like curse words every day, F you, probably all kind of B's and H's and all that. So but just to put into perspective how ESPN posted 2 days ago. They knew people were going to search for this information. That's the media, they be working. They knew people were going to search this information. So in that 97-98 season, Scottie Pippen was the sixth highest player on the team. So that year, 97-98, he made $2.75 mil. Jordan made $33 mil in one season. Dennis Rodman came in second, $4.6 mil. Tony Kukoc, $4.5 mil. Ron Harper, $4.5 mil. Luke Longley, $3.1 mil. Then comes Scottie Pippen at $2.7 mil. And the next player is Bill Wellington at $1.8. So out of everybody that touched the floor, started on the Chicago Bulls team, Scottie Pippen was was getting the least amount of money. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. I can't hate on Jerry because Pippen signed a contract, but it's like, though, you gotta. I don't know. It's like, where's the human in a man? You know what I'm saying? It was more like business to Jerry. It's like, man, where's your human side, bro? It's like, he made that mistake, but you got the power to correct that. The owner got the power to correct that, and they didn't. And that's just sad, man. And that's just my take on it, man. Just you can go on ESPN right now and check it out, man. Google it. It's there, man, and it's facts. It's facts. So with that being said, I'm out, man. Episode 2 is my favorite. Shout out to Pippen. Shout out to MJ. Oh no, matter of fact, I forgot to tell y'all. MJ called Pippen selfish. He called the man selfish for like doing what he do, doing the move that he did during that season. That's how much Jordan wanted to win. It's like Jordan crazy, man. I think Jordan crazy, man. But I disagree with Jordan on that one. Your man Pippen not selfish. He just out. He's trying to get his money, man. Trying to get his end straight. He getting old just like you, man. Everybody preparing for the next stage. Jordan. But I know y'all got over that. Y'all good now, so it's whatever, man. But like I said, I'm out. Y'all have a good night.